Welcome back to the Sports Complex, where it's time for Game 3 of our quadruple header to begin. It's the U-13 Ile-Perrot Riverains visiting the Kahnawake Mohawks. This game brought to you, of course, by Mohawk Super Bingo, and in come the Riverains. That's knocked away from Grayson Needham, 21 in white. Pass goes through the blue paint. Riverains finished in this division as the number 3 team last year, 2-0 in the preseason up to this point. Mohawks, 1 win, 1 loss. They beat HRS 3-1 and lost 4-3 to Huntington, who of course were the league champions last year. Monty Horn couldn't get it further along. Picked up by the Riverains, broken up by Nashton Mayo on defense. And Ile-Perrot, puck straddles the line. Monty Horn gets it up the center, and Day's going to go to the bench. Here come the Riverains. Justin Breton out in front, swept away from danger. Jacob Paul comes back defensively, plays one in front of the net. Mayo couldn't get it. Picked up by the Riverains. Vinay, a shot over the top of the net and just wide. Riverains pick it back up. Play back to the point. Sabre, a shot, and that took out an Ile-Perrot player. Mayo spins out, tries to get it off the wall. Intercepted by Sabre, and that pass is steered away by Hayes Horn, the starting goaltender for the Mohawks. Comes out in front, back to the point it comes. And here's a shot that's blocked. Paul, up the center. Jacob Paul, he got a shot away, but he got hit the target. Jay Waduni Homer picks it back up behind the Riverains net. Homer, his pass hit the back of the net, and Ile-Perrot is on it. Edward Sabre, 24 in white. Sabre got as far as center. Sabre into Kahnawake territory, and he got knocked off the puck by a back-checking of Jay Waduni Homer. Belladier furthers it along. Bella putting the pressure on as Justin Breton lost her footing. Bella in the corner. Puck comes back to the point. Kept alive by Reese Dixon, the defenseman. Sent to the front of the net. Nobody home. Played up to the other side. And Idaze James Day overskated the puck. Ile-Perrot's on it. And the Riverains move in. Pass out to the far side. There's the wrister. Hayes Horn the save. And a rebound swept away from danger. Kept alive by the Riverains, but Day backs it up. Sends one up for Belladier. A little too far for her. Icing called. With 7:06 to go in the first. Face off coming up to the left of the Mohawks. We have an equipment issue. Coming up after this, Game 4 of our quadruple header. And again, it'll be Kahnawake and Ile-Perrot, this time U-15B, the Mohawks and the Riverains number 2 team. Hayes Horn getting her equipment fixed. She's over at the Mohawks bench, so that's the reason for the delay. Face off to the left of Hayes. No score here. James Day taking it for the Mohawks. Wanted the high slot, a backhander, knocked down in front of the Ile-Perrot net. Dixon trying to get a whack at it. Reese Dixon further up. Belladier drove it up. And Day trying to bust in. And Idaze James Day had it knocked away and shot back into the Riverains end. Played up. Icing coming up. Oh, deflected. Conlon foot. And Day coming on in with foot. Day. And he forced his winger offside as there was a little bump at the blue line. And we'll have a face-off coming up outside the Ile-Perrot zone. A Jay Wadouni homer, Jacob Paul up front. Hunter Jacobs on the back end with the Monty Horn, the other forward. Nashton Mayo, Hunter's defensive partner. That's offside on Ile-Perrot. Sabaray came in and the puck just deflected off of Kahnawake Rono's skate. We'll have a face-off outside the Mohawks zone. Homer, Paul, and Monty Horn. Jay Wadouni won the puck. Nashton Mayo. A big collision in front of the Ile-Perrot bench. Hunter Jacobs angles one up. Paul for Homer. Homer got slowed up. Paul coming back. Here's a shot. Hayes Horn to save, a rebound. Kept out by Horn. And still hang on to the puck. Face off to the right of Horn. 5:38 to go in the first. Off the draw. James Day. And the shot deflects on net, and Hayes Horn catches that flutter ball in midair. What was that? Oh, she got a double header too, right? Not bad at all. Face off coming up to the right of the Mohawks net. Hayes Horn sends it back into the other corner. Here's a shot from the point. Blocked. Stuck behind the net. Comes back out the other side. Ile-Perrot trying to knock it away. Hunter Jacobs with the steal. And Jacobs just sends it around the other side. Up the center ice. Penalty coming up to the Mohawks. There's a shot not on the net. Cross check. And the Riverains are going to work on the power play with 4:50 to go here in the first. Off to the right of the Mohawks net, taken by Dixon, and he gets it out of his own. The Jay Wadouni homer, giving chase for the puck. Homer knocked it away. Belladere and Homer, the penalty killing forwards. Dixon on the back end, along with Rowan Dybel. That's the defensive pairing. Pass out in front. Dybel got his man tangled up in front of that Mohawks goal mouth, and a backhander sent wide. Picked up by Dixon. He gets it to the point, but not out. Good keep by Breton. Here's a shot. Pad save by Horn. And that's driven, not out. saves to keep this game deadlocked. Jacob Paul's going to take the draw. One by the Riverains. There's a slap shot. And that hit Ashton Mayo on top of the foot. A little shaken up. Here's Mayo. Hunter Jacobs leans on one of the Riverains. Puck comes out in front. There's a shot blocked by Nash. And Mayo gets one off the boards. Kept alive at the point. And the puck is intercepted by Horn, and he deflects it out 40 seconds to go in the Riverains power play. Amonte Horn up. Paul out in front. Horn! And the pass handcuffed him. And it was also on edge. And now the puck comes in. Hunter Jacobs. Ile-Perrot setting things up. Here's a shot, not on. Paul coming back defensively. Jacob leads on one of the Riverains. Jacob Paul got it away from Wallet, and the pass misses Horn. 4 seconds to go in the power play. Shot back in. Dixon knocked it away. Stolen. Paul trying to get the long distance pass across, but his stick got lifted. Jacobs got his hand in the way. There's a shot. Blocker saved by Horn, and it rolled on top of the net. And James Day gets it out. Draw to the left of the Mohawks goal. No score. With 2:26 to go in the first. The draw. Puck is won by Ile-Perrot, taken back by Dixon. Dixon up the center ice. Here comes Foot busting in. Foot! And he goes into the net, but the puck doesn't. Honda draws a penalty. It is a hook, and the Mohawks are going to work on their first power play. Time for a Mohawk Super Bingo Jackpot Chasers power play. Mohawks hoping to hit the jackpot. So it'll be Homer, Foot, Perrot up front. Hunter Jacobs, Nash, Mayo on the back end, and the face-off moves to the other dot. Here we go. Possession is earned by Kahnawake. Hunter Jacobs, and that one goes over the top of the goal. Picked up by Homer behind the net. Homer's pass deflected. Ajay Waduni picks it back up to Hunter Jacobs. He shoots towards the net. And that'll be a stop by Lord, the netminder, Mateo Lord, who has not seen a lot of action so far in this first period. Ile-Perrot, 2 wins, no losses coming into this game. Mohawks, as he mentioned, 1-1. Horn won it today. Off the point, a shot, save made by Mateo Lord. Nash and Mayo, James Day, a shot, pinball's on net, Lord the save, and a rebound scoots out to the opposite side. Day kept it alive momentarily, and now the Riverains control it at center. James Day with the takeaway, and he shoots it back in wide of the Ile-Perrot net. Stuck behind the Riverains net. Hunter Jacobs couldn't stop it. James Day does take it away though. Ile-Perrot. There's a feed that is knocked away. Intercepted by the Mohawks. Day up the center ice. Amonte Horn with the takeaway. Horn couldn't get it back. And the Riverains start back up into Kahnawake territory. Needham puts on the brakes. Needham, a backhander, rolls through the blue paint. Hunter Jacobs Sends it back the other side. Nobody there for the Mohawks. Taken by the Riverains. Here's a shot. And Hayes might have gotten a piece of that. Monty Horn with 2 Riverains around him. And the numbers game worked for Ile-Perrot. 25 seconds to go in the Ile-Perrot penalty. And Day couldn't get it by the defenseman. Day looking for Paul, and his pass is broken up in the high slot. James Day with the takeaway, and he chips it back into Ile-Perrot's end of the ice. 15 seconds left to go in the man advantage, or in the period. And here come the Riverains with 4. Down to 2 seconds left. And they're not going to get the pass in front in time. 1 period of play in the books, and it's a scoreless 10 here in Kahnawake. All right, we're back here as the second period gets started. Here comes Conlon Foote skating into Ile-Perrot territory. Foote slapped on net. I guess that'll count as Conlon's shot because that has to be counted as a save. Jacob Paul. Dibo backhanded it. Puck rolled over the stick of Paul, picked up by Ile-Perrot, sent towards the net. Hayes Horn. They score. Devin Kiljana Sundaram has given Ile-Perrot the 1-0 lead. Well, comes just 38 seconds into this period. Icing call here on the Riverains. Nothing Ile-Perrot on top off the goal by Kalyana Sundaram. I hope I'm saying that right. Anyway, Devin, you scored. Sorry I couldn't get your last name right. Backhander off the post. Riverains hold it in. Here's the wrister. Blocked. And the puck gets out. Puck goes into Mohawks territory. Here's the wrister. Blocker save, Hayes Horn. Stuffing attempt from a short angle is blocked. And the Riverains doing a good job here of hitting the Mohawks in their own zone. James Day had the puck roll off his stick. Nash Mayo up for Day. And that puck will split the defense and roll on net. Lord pokes it away. And the Kahnawake changing. Ajay Waduni Homer looking for Deer, and the pass got behind her, and that'll be icing on the Mohawks. Eight minutes left here in the second. 1-0 Riverains. Off the goal, courtesy of Kalyana Sundaram. Kalyana Sundaram, there we go. 1-0 Riverains. Needham taking the draw. False start on the Mohawks. So Reese Dixon's going to take the draw here. Tripping call coming up to Ile-Perrot. And the Mohawks will go to work on their second power play of the game. Offensive zone penalty. We'll see if the Mohawks can cash in here. Homer will take the draw. He's got Foot waiting for him on the off wing. Ball goes to the front of the net as well. Homer swept it for Paul. Paul shoots, and that flutters over the top of the goal. Dixon trying to break it up. He couldn't. And Perrot's the only player back. Here's the wrister, and Hayes Horn squares herself to the shooter and keeps the puck out. One nothing Riverains. Anya Dawsey, James Day getting set to take this draw for the Mohawks. Going up against Julien Ouellet. Belladier had that space closed off. Day banks it off the boards. The pass missed Bella, and Day spinning. Here comes Belladier. Deer comes in. Bella shoots one towards the net, steered aside. Amonte Horn back for Day at the point. Day lost his footing. Hunter Jacobs couldn't keep it in. Slammed back in by Rowan Daibo, and the Mohawks have to tag up. Il-Perrot's got a bit of time here, and they'll get rid of it. And the first minute of this power play is coming to an end. Hunter Jacobs. Jacobs to center. Day deflects it in. James Day gets a shot away, but that's deflected. Good job by Poirier getting in the way of that. J.C. Poirier, 44 in white. And the Riverains, led by Sabourin. Edouard Sabourin had it taken back to the point. Intercepted by Day, 30 seconds left. And the pass misses everybody. Icing called on the Mohawks. Jalen Dooney Homer taking the draw with Paul and Foot on the wings. Homer takes it up to Paul. Jacob Paul for Colin Foot. That pass was too hot. And the Riverains come back into Mohawks territory. Pass is broken up. Tripping call coming up to Homer. Penalty to the Riverains over. And now it's Il-Perrot trying to take advantage of a power play. The Mohawks 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Off the face-off, it's one back to the point. And that's cleared by Dixon to the point, but not out. Jacob Paul gets it out. And Dixon furthers it back to center. Dixon up for Paul, and Jacob Paul clears it into Il-Perrot territory. First 35 seconds are gone in the Riverains power play. Played up to center, Naston Mayo with the puck on edge. And that's cleared out of the Mohawk zone and into Il-Perrot territory. Down to the 5 minutes of play in the second. 1-0 Il-Perrot on top. And back on the Riverains. Attacking. Here's a wrister. Hayes Horn knocks it down with the chest. Picked up by Dixon. Played to the point. Not out. Here's a shot. Sit wide. Il-Perrot picks it up on the other side. Deer got in the way. Puck's on edge as it gets to the point. Deflects up in the air. Comes out in front. Nobody home for Il-Perrot. Belladere going after the puck. And Bella got it as far as the point. Riverains hold the zone. A backhand pass. Dixon the intercept. Dixon not out. Kept alive by the Riverains. Here's a shot. Knocked down. Amonte Horn takes it and gets rid of it in one motion. Back into Ile-Perrot territory. 4 minutes to go in the second period. And back comes Ile-Perrot. Penalty is over. The Riverains are also 0 for 2 on the man advantage. Jacob Paul. Or sorry, it's James Onyadaze, James Day, 7 in black. Picked up by the Riverains. Homer up for Day. Homer furthers it along for Day. Conlon Foot having trouble handling the puck. And there's a no penalty coming up to the Mohawks as Foot was tangled with one of the Riverains. This is just an unlucky break for him. He got tied up with one of the Ile-Perrot defenders and well, the Mohawks are going to have to try and kill off another penalty here. As you mentioned, Ile-Perrot 0 for 2 with the power play, but they have certainly had some opportunities up to this point. Day couldn't get it. It comes back to the point. There's a drive. Stuck in the high slot. Played to the point, and the Riverains keep it in. A backhander. Hunter Jacobs knocked it down. Hayes Horn to save. A rebound. Swept away from danger. Hunter Jacobs kicks it to himself. Back to the point it comes. Here's a wrister. Knocked down in front. And Onyadaze, James Day couldn't get started. Here's a shot. Horn the save. A rebound. Not out. And Day intercepts. Pucks all over the place. Stays in. Backhanded pass. Hits a leg. Paul. And Day takes it away. Onyadaze, James Day had it stolen by Sabourin. Sabourin shoots, that's blocked. And the Mohawks can't clear it. Stolen by Ile-Perrot. Here's a wrister. Knocked down. And Hayes Horn made the save. A rebound. Horn with the grab. And I don't even know if that deflection would have went in if they would have counted it because it looked like the stick was over the crossbar. 40 seconds left in the power play for the Riverains. Ile-Perrot on top 1-0. Here's a wrister. Reese Dixon. Wow, that's a great job by the captain. Amonte Horn with an open net, and his shot missed the net. Good job by Belladere to force that pressure. Reese Dixon. That's Mayo fanned on the clearing attempt. Mayo picks it back up, sends it around the horn. Intercepted by Ile-Perrot. And Bella deflects it back to the point. Amonte Horn couldn't get it. Penalty's over. Here's a shot. Knocked down by Mayo. He's done an excellent job of blocking shots today. Dixon picks it up, sends one around the horn, looking for Amonte Horn. Amonte couldn't further it by as he leans on Yvan Boutte. Here's a shot, deflected, and it's swept away from the Mohawks net. This line needs to get off the ice for the Mohawks. They're tired. Comes out in front. Here's a shot, blocked. Nashton Mayo got in the way again. Back to the point it goes. And they still can't get it down. 38 seconds to go in the penalty period. Dixon blocked the one pass. Hayes Horn, if she gets it, she's going to freeze it here. She will freeze this one up. That's what you need. It hasn't just been the fact that she's been covering the pucks, it's been when she's covered the pucks. Anytime she senses that her team's in danger, her team needs a change, and that line was just exhausted from a long shift, which had reached obviously into the penalty kill as well. Back to the point it comes. A wrister, pad saved by Horn. I don't think she saw that. A lot of traffic in front of that Mohawk schoolmouth. Dave lost his footing. Jacob Paul, what a good stick check. Paul bursting into Ile-Perrot territory. 4 seconds to go. Paul sent one to an open wing, and that will do it for the second period of play. Ile-Perrot up 1-0 after 20. Here we go with the third period of play. U-13A, Riverains Mohawks, 1-0 Ile-Perrot on top. Here's a wrister, Hayes Horn to save, follow-up chance, Horn to save, they crash the net and they score on the rebound. Caden Schrickett. Well, they scored 38 seconds into the second period. They score 26 seconds into the third. And the Riverains have a 2-0 lead. And back comes Ile-Perrot. Hayes Horn makes the save. Mayo. Wahesi Karut up the ice for Amonte Horn, and he chips it back out the center. Puck nearly intercepted by Homer. Ile-Perrot breaking in. That is a tripping call. Which I would have to get a better look at, but I mean, it looked like he did touch the puck first. Face-off coming up to the right of Hayes Horn. Out to the point it goes. Here's a wrister, not on. And away come the Mohawks. And Conlon Foot shoots it into Ile-Perrot territory. Send around the horn. Reese Dixon gets rid of the puck, and it is out of the zone. Lord. Ile-Perrot comes into Mohawks territory. Hayes Horn steers it aside. Reese Dixon tried to swing it around the horn, but fanned on the clearing attempt. Dixon deflected twice, and it stays in. Knocked down by Jacob Paul. And Paul gets rid of the puck, but not out. Mohawks have not been able to get rid of the puck a lot here. One-time attempt from in close, and that's patted aside by Horn. Here's a wrister. Deflects out the other side. Paul. There's a shot blocked as Lute let it go, and the Mohawks clear it out. .13 seconds left on the Riverains power play. Hunter Jacobs and James Day clears it out. And we're back to full strength. Ile-Perrot now 0 for 4 on the power play. Dave backhands one on net, steered aside after a pinball. Ashton Mayo couldn't get it. Sabaray busting in, Sabouret broken up. Sabouret again with the puck on his backhand. Sabouret shoots, deflected, hard to save, and a rebound swept away from danger. Hayes lost his stick, and it gets out to center. Horn, Day, Onyetazi, James Day, and they're at the end of a shift. 2-on-2, here come the Riverains moving in. Set across, and that's broken up. Played up by Homer. Nasty Mayo. Sends one around the horn. Mayo and Dybel, the defenseman. Paul comes in. Back to the point. Here's Aristo. Scores on the deflection. This puck is tipped in front of the net about 20 feet away from the goal. There's no way that Hayes is going to be able to keep up with this puck as it changes paths on net. And that might just do it, unless the Mohawks can get one quickly here. Under 8 minutes to go here, and it's a 3-0 game. Dybel tips one up, and Conley Foot coming on in. Foot. It's a shot away save, a rebound, Homer! Deflected wide. Foot the wraparound, that stuffed out. Good save by Lord. Penalty coming up to the Riverains. Hayes Horn with the save as the play was stopped. It's a chip on Ile-Perrot, and the Mohawks will go to work on their third power play of the night. Face off to the left of the Riverains net. Dixon, deflected, save, rebound. Whoa, what a save in tight by Lord. Might be his best save of the game. And that puck was redirected right on. Dixon for Homer, and that pass is broken up. Here comes Ile-Perrot. Dixon couldn't get the puck away. Centered out in front, broken up. Homer swept it to the point, but not out. And Ile-Perrot has a 2-on-0 down low. Good job by Foot to knock it away. And Dixon has it now. Dixon's pass pinballed. Got by Mayo. Nash leads on his man. Dixon around the horn. We got a whistle. Roughing the call on Dixon. And that'll nullify the power play and make it 4-on-4. U-15 B Mohawks are next. They'll be taking on Ile-Perrot, number 2. Stolen by the Riverains. Here's a shot. Off the post. And we got a penalty coming up to one of the Mohawks. James Day going to the sin bin, 4-on-3. The good news is you don't practice this a lot, so this could be your practice 4-on-3 power play situation in time for the season if you're Ile-Perrot. I'm not saying you don't practice it a lot, but it doesn't happen that often. And then if there's anything like that U-18 game yesterday we had, you're going to see a lot of it. Saw a lot of 5-on-3 in that game for the Riverains in that 5-4 win yesterday. Mayo. That's iced out of the zone. Lord comes out to play it. 4:35 to go here in the third. 3-0 Riverains on top. Foot knocked it away. Conlon broke the ankles of Needham, but also broke his own ankles in the process as the Riverains come back. A wrister blockered away by Hayes. 5-on-3, Ile-Perrot, and that's swept away and back out to center ice. Offside on the Riverains. Is going to get called for a holding call, and they score. It's a 5-on-3 goal, and I think Dixon's coming out. I think Dixon comes out because his penalty had 27 seconds. No, I guess the penalty that was the delayed call is going to be wiped out. Here's the wrister, saved by Horn. Rebound. Horn the save, and it's swept away from danger. Backhander knocked away by Conlon Foot. We got a whistle. Oh, there's a punch. Had some rough stuff after the whistle, a punch thrown, and Foot took his man into the corner, wrapped him up. He wrapped him up and put him into the corner, and then one of the Riverains got caught with an uppercut. So, well, we're under a minute to go in this one, and this is a preseason fisticuffs, right? And one more game coming up after this too. U-15B, Mohawks and the Ile-Perrot Riverains 1. Hayes Horn with the glove save. That's game. 2:55. Nobody listens to me anyway. Why would they? Back to the point. Blocked by Carrot. Oh, by the way, we're 5-on-4 or 4-on-4. 5-on-5. On your James Day moving in. Day tied up. Up to Homer. 10 seconds to go. Ajay Waduni. Oh, well, look at that creative move. Homer. Send it out in front. Here's a wristed block. CB by 4. Well, the game went 1 minute late. And lucky no other shenanigans came after the fact. Ile-Perrot takes this one by a final count of 4-0. Our next game, the finale of a quadruple header, is next.